Guys, what's up? I got the plays for you guys for the NBA games on Tuesday. We got two plays we'll get into in 1 second, but first, we have done it again. I don't even know how many videos in a row I've said that now, but we just cashed again on Monday Night Football right here in the first half. We're on a 20-1 run in the NFL right now. Absolutely unheard of. We have made so much money in the NFL, it's not even funny. So all I ask in return, I am going to continue to give you guys my best free picks every single day for whatever sport's on that day. All I ask in return is you guys go ahead, drop a like on the video. Like always, it's free, takes 1 second. It helps me out a ton. I really appreciate it. And by the way, the love and support has almost been better than the picks I'm giving you guys. We have been breaking records. We just had over like 550 likes on the last video for Monday Night Football. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for love and support. It means the absolute world to me. So because of that, I'm going to continue to give you guys free picks and try to help you guys make money. So make sure to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe. If we could get like 300 likes today, I would absolutely appreciate that so much. Thank you guys. I love y'all so much. But if you're new to the channel and you've been missing out on all the wins we've had so far the last, 2 weeks or so, right here is the best advice I can possibly give you, okay? I'm telling everyone to do it because the picks, it's great advice, but at the end of the day, the number one piece of advice I could give you, download Chalkboard, download Sleeper, because every app you download right now, every app out there in the world gives you free money when you download the app. They give you deposit matches. These two apps specifically are the ones I would recommend. I will leave the links to these apps down below in the description of this video. So go down there, click those links, download these apps. Make sure when you download these apps to use code GHOST before you deposit. As long as you type in code GHOST before you deposit, Chalkboard right here will give you a $100 deposit match, a free 0.5 square, another free 0.5 square for the rest of the week because of, the holiday season and Christmas. They're dropping free 0.5 squares every day. So you're basically going to get 2 free squares, a $100 deposit match, and they have an entire promo page right here. They have sometimes 6 different discounts. I've seen up to 14 different discounts all at the same time on their promo page. It's the easiest app to cash on. Highly recommend Chalkboard if you don't already have it. And then Sleep right here might even be better. You download Sleeper using code GHOST. They get you a $20 free entry, no deposit needed. So that's before you even deposit, you just get 20 bucks to bet with. And then when you eventually deposit, they will still give you that $100 deposit match, the free 0.5 square, and a ton of discounts just like Chalkboard. So like I said, highly recommend it. The links to both these apps are down below. It takes legitimately 5 to 10 minutes at the absolute most to get on those apps. And like I said, you can make over 220 bucks in 5 minutes of work, and then a ton of discounts, ton of promos, all that stuff to help you guys make even more money. I've been trying to get everyone on those apps to get the free money and then flip it into even more money. So highly recommend it. Links are down below. Just make sure to use code GHOST. With that being said, let's hop in to the two plays today. So like I said, we only got NBA today. There were some good college football games on for bowl games and stuff like that, but I like the NBA more today anyway. The game we're going to be focusing fully on, this game has my full attention. We're looking at Hawks versus Bulls. Okay, this game, I mean, if you guys don't know, literally I want to say 2 days ago, this game just happened and the final score was 151 to 152, which is, I'm pretty sure that's the highest NBA scoring I've ever seen in a game, ever. And I don't even know what records it broke, but a total score of over 300 points. And this game has a projected total score of another, over 250 points. Two teams that play at some of the fastest paces in the NBA. They get a ton of possessions, ton of shots up. They make a ton of shots. They're both really bad on defense, really good on offense. So I have to go back to this matchup and just slam a bunch of overs. So the first over we have in this game is going to be Trey Young, and we're going to be taking him over his assists. So I got this at 8.5. Looks like they bumped it to 9. That's okay. I still like the line at 9. It's not horrible. So I'm okay with you guys taking that at 9. I know for a fact Sleeper and Chalkboard still have this at 8.5 because they never bump their lines on their app. So it's at 8.5. That's not going to change. So get Chalkboard, get Sleeper. If you already have it, lock it in over there at 8.5. But if you only have Prizepicks, 9 assists, still perfectly fine. If you look at his last 5 games, it's hard to go off of that because he's been injured for, a month or two at this point. But he just came back very recently in these last two matchups right here. He had 10 assists, he had 9 assists. He's actually been on a minutes restriction as well, so he's only been playing about 27-ish minutes in those games, and he's still going over the assists. Now with his third game back, I do believe we're going to see him on less of a minutes restriction. I think this, because it's going to be such a high scoring and close scoring game, I would assume he's going to see over 30 minutes in this game. And like I said, he's already hit his assists in these back-to-back games at 27-ish minutes. So if you give him an extra 5 minutes in this game, which he should get, then he should definitely go over this line. I mean, playing the Bulls, like I just said, it's such a high-scoring game. Both these offenses are so good. Both these defenses are so bad. They have both like literally some of the fastest pace offenses in the league. So it's going to be another stupidly high scoring game. If you look at Trey Young, I mean, if you just look at this matchup in general throughout the last few years, it's always close scoring and it's always high scoring. Trey Young has gone over 10 assists in 8 of his 8 last matchups against the Bulls. So he's literally going stupid every time. If you look at Trey Young's career against the Bulls, his last 8 games, he's getting 13, 15, 17, 12, 13 assists every game consistently against the Bulls. Literally, he was about to do it again. The only reason he had 9 last game is, like I said, he only played about 27 minutes. So I'm taking Trey Young really over 8.5 assists if you can get that on any app, but 9 assists is still okay right there. So that's going to be the first play. And then the second play we have is going to be Josh Giddey, and we're going to be taking him over his rebounds plus assists. I love taking Josh Giddey over his rebounds and assists. It's hit for me a ton this season, but more so specifically taking it in games that I know are going to be fast paced. I really love taking it. He just played them. Obviously, he had 21 rebounds and assists in that game. He also played them earlier this season, and when he played them, he hit this line as well in that game. Similar to Trey Young in the sense that pretty much every time these two teams play, because it's a similar game, he goes over this line pretty much every single time anyway. Now, Atlanta isn't giving up necessarily the most rebounds in the league or most assists in the league to, shooting guards, but they're giving up a decent amount. They're right about like the 12th most, giving up the 12th most rebounds and assists in the league to shooting guards. So the matchup is okay overall for rebounds and assists to his position, but just in general with how I think this game's going to go, if it's anything remotely close to how last game went, he should be able to go over his rebounds and assists. So that's going to be the two plays I got for you guys for these NBA games on Tuesday. Like I said, make sure to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe. We got a ton of fantastic NFL on Christmas Day and stuff like that coming up. We got, college football playoffs, NFL playoffs. So cannot wait. The next month or two is going to be fantastic on this channel. So make sure to subscribe. But with that being said, like I mentioned, I want to remind you guys, best way to make money, get on Chalkboard, get on Sleeper. It's 100 or really $220 for free. You get a stupid amount of free squares. I mean, it's literally every day. These apps are just throwing free squares and discounts at you. They want you on their apps, so you got to take advantage of that. Just by hopping on their apps, they're going to almost give you free money, and they're just trying to help you cash with free promos and stuff like that. So highly recommend it. Links are down below. Just click those links. Make sure to sign up using code GHOST to get that free money and the free discounts. With all that being said, like I said, 21 run in the NFL. We're going stupid. Hopefully we could cash again here, which would be, I think, 3 or 4 videos in a row, which would be insane. But with all that being said, make sure to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Good luck with all your bets, and I'll catch you next video.